So today's video is going to be about my top 10 experiences at Epcot. Just like my experience video for Magic Kingdom, this video will not feature any rides or attractions. This will focus more on the kind of random things, if you will, that you can do at Epcot that doesn't have a wait time. This will be different shows and, different things to explore and see. That kind of thing will be more what this video is going to be about. Alright, well, let's get started. Number 10, Colortopia. You will find this exhibit at Illuminations. Colortopia kind of shows you and explains how color affects your daily life and the different things that color kind of does for us. There's a couple different sections that you go through. Really, the star of this exhibit is the end of it. You get to color, basically. You go into this room, and it's kind of like a circular room, if you will, and you have fiber optic paintbrushes, and in the center of the room, there's different paint cans. You dip your fiber optic paintbrush into the little paint cans, and it will turn the fiber optics the color that the paint can is, and then you get to color in the different scenes that are around the wall. It's really cool. Certain things kind of make the painting come to life. It's a really neat experience. I definitely suggest checking this one out. Number 9, the World Showcase films. There are a few different countries in World Showcase that feature films that basically give you an idea of what that country has to offer. Sometimes there's a narration, and there's beautiful scenery from all the different countries that feature these films. Definitely something to check out, especially if you have never been to those countries. Number 8, British Revolution. This is a band that you will find playing in the UK portion of World Showcase. They're a British rock band, and they cover popular British rock hits. Number 7, Mariachi Cobre. This is the mariachi band that you will find at the Mexican Pavilion. Sometimes they are actually indoors. I think that's if there's inclement weather, but most of the time I've seen them outdoors. Definitely check them out. They put on a good show. Number 6, make sure that you explore the World Showcase shops in the different pavilions. There's some really, really cool things that you can find in the pavilions. They basically import in different items, so you will find some really cool souvenirs from the different countries. And sometimes there's actually food items from the different countries. If you're looking for something different as far as food, sometimes there's prepackaged, food items like that you can get as well as, your regular souvenirs and stuff. Some of the stuff is really cool. Make sure that you actually take the time to explore the World Showcase pavilions and the shops. Number 5, check out the marine life at the Seas with Nemo and Friends Pavilion. They have different aquarium tanks. You will see dolphins and manatees and fish and stingrays and stuff like that. Definitely make sure that you check out this pavilion and check out the marine life animals that you find there. I personally absolutely love marine life, love dolphins, I love manatees, all that kind of stuff. I could stay in that pavilion for hours just, looking around and observing the animals. There is a dolphin show that's shown a couple of times a day. Make sure you check that out. There will be a dolphin trainer that kind of does little tricks and such with the dolphins. Definitely a cute show. So make sure you check out this pavilion and check out the animals. Number 4, Agent P's World Showcase Adventure. This is an interactive game that's based on the show Phineas and Ferb. If you're not familiar with the show, basically all you need to know is there's a platypus. His name is Agent P, and he's a little secret agent, and he tries to, take down the evil in the world. And one of his biggest nemesis is Dr. Doofenshmirtz, and he's kind of a evil scientist, if you will. He's always doing different contraptions and stuff to take over the tri-state area. So basically what this game entails is you have a phone and you are in contact with the people that Agent P answers to, basically, and Agent P is on vacation with his family, so you are taking his place. So you are going around World Showcase in the different pavilions, not all of the countries, but Several of the countries have a game for this, and you will be sticking to that specific country for this game unless if you want to do a second round, and then you can go on to a second pavilion. But this will keep you in one specific pavilion, and there's different things that you do that kind of interact with some of the props and stuff, and there's some really cool effects in this, and basically you're trying to stop Doofenshmirtz from his evil plan. So you are an agent and you are going around to try to stop him. It's a really fun game. I don't really necessarily think that you have to like the show or have watched the show to enjoy this game. It's just a really neat thing, and it shows you some different areas of World Showcase that maybe you wouldn't have really paid attention to if you weren't playing this, so definitely consider checking this out. Number 3, Club Cool. This is in the Future World section of Epcot. It is Coca-Cola branded, and basically it's a tasting place. When you go into Club Cool, you will see several areas where there are self-service pop dispensers, and you have these little cups and you just go up, you help yourself. It's completely free. I mean, who doesn't love free samples? So it's different pops from around the world. So there's different countries that are featured, and you will be able to get to try some really cool pops from around the world that are not available here in the US. Definitely a cool thing to check out. Number 2, Voices of Liberty. This is a cappella group featured at the American Pavilion. There's 2 different types of the Voices of Liberty, basically. There's the original, more traditional Voices of Liberty. That will be found more at the indoor section of the American Pavilion. And then there's also the more contemporary, if you will, kind of version of Voices of Liberty, and you will see them at the American Gardens Theater. The singing group is really awesome. Their voices meld together beautifully. They are unbelievable. I was a choir girl growing up, so I definitely appreciate, singing groups like this. So I definitely love more of the traditional kind of Voices of Liberty, where you basically see them singing very patriotic songs and stuff like that. The more contemporary version that you find in the Gardens Theater, that is a little bit more like Disney music and popular music and stuff like that. Still really cool, something to check out. We've personally not seen that version of them. We've only seen the more traditional version. But definitely, whichever you see, make sure you check these guys out. They are unbelievable. All right, time for my number 1, Illuminations Reflections of Earth. This is the fireworks show nightly here at Epcot. Amazing show. Definitely make sure you check it out. You can find nice views from all over World Showcase. Since World Showcase is, around the lagoon there, the show is basically in the center of the lagoon, so you can really see it from all of the countries. There's a huge globe that comes out that has screens on it with different scenes and stuff like that go along with the music, and basically it's a story of togetherness. It's all of the countries coming together as, one, as a peaceful community, so to speak. It's a really beautiful message, a really awesome show. The fireworks are great, the music's great, the effects are great. In addition to the fireworks, there's different lighting and stuff around the World Showcase pavilions, as well as lasers and stuff like that. Definitely something to check out, a great way to end the night at Epcot. I did have a bonus for you guys that I wanted to make sure that I said something about. There's a store in particular that we absolutely love. We have to go in the store every single time that we go to Disney. We've purchased some items from this store, and this would be the Art of Disney. There's some really cool stuff in here. You can get paintings and figurines and stuff like that from featured Disney artists. And there's some really, really beautiful pieces in here. There's even a customizing booth. You can pick from different sizes and stuff like that. You can pick the frames that you want to go around it, and you can have it shipped to your house. We've done that on a couple of pieces that we have here in our house, and we've been very, very happy with it. Also, sometimes if you are interested in meeting people, they do have featured artists in there periodically that you can actually meet and stuff like that. Some of the featured artists that you will see their works there and around Walt Disney World, they bring in some of the artists periodically, so you can, go up and say hi. So that's definitely a cool thing too. If you have a chance, definitely check out this place. Even if you don't purchase anything from the place, it's definitely a cool place to look around and see what they have to offer. So while I was editing this video, I realized that there was something I totally meant to tell you about and completely forgot to. So another bonus would be holidays around the world. Around Christmas time, there are special events that you will find around World Showcase. There will be storytellers at various pavilions that kind of explain how their country celebrates the holidays and their different traditions. There will also be a handful of specialty food and drinks during this time as well. Illuminations has a special holiday ending, which is absolutely fantastic. And in my opinion, the star of the holiday offerings at Epcot is definitely the Candlelight Processional. The Candlelight Processional is a telling of the Christmas story by a special celebrity guest and is accompanied by an orchestra and a choir. This is definitely a must-do if you are going around Christmas time. Well, okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, if you do have any questions or comments for me, make sure to leave them down below and hit subscribe. New videos to come soon. See you later, guys.